I'm just showing a few of these pictures of what's happening in Britain right now. Austerity ghost towns. And really this is what Britain's become. Okay, I mean, this is Glasgow. This one that we just looked at is Margate. This one's Blackpool. This is what's happening. Everything's just falling apart and closing down. Britain is becoming a nation of austerity ghost towns. And it's not going to get any better. It isn't going to get any better. And they'll pick everybody off. They're picking people off one by one. And all the people that think they're safe in the jobs today, you're in for a huge shock. You'll be living on benefits level no matter how much money you get paid. Because everything is going to become very, very expensive as soon as the Brexit deal is done. And that is when the Brexiteers will know exactly how far down the line they've been had. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't vote for Brexit, even though I know that the EU is totally corrupt. But one thing that the EU did provide to Britain was cheap medicines and cheap food. And relatively safe food, because, you know, a lot of the crap that gets used in countries like America isn't actually allowed in, it's banned in Europe. But that will be gone soon. The EU will break up and it will be a free-for-all for the corporate communists, because that's what they want to impose on us, their corporate communism. I have explained that humanity is naturally socio-capitalist. Okay, that is what life is, socio-capitalist. Of course, life makes a profit out of life. That's how you end up with abundance. It's when you split the socialist and the capitalist and force people to choose between the two that suddenly well, as I say, try operating in your body and your left hand's constantly fighting against your right hand, or your right hand's constantly fighting against your left hand. Try getting anything done. Ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to choose one or the other, aren't you, at the end of the day? So, alright then. Everybody's crippled. They're either using only one hand. Most people are just using one hand, aren't they? But the people on top, they're using both. They've got socialism between themselves. They have a democracy between themselves. They are socio-capitalists. And they want to impose. So, people need to wake up to it, because that's what's going on. And there is no democracy, because a democracy should be about choosing an intelligent, humane leader that can uphold the law and provide justice to the people of a nation and defend the nation. A of which present governments and previous governments, and actually in my whole lifetime I've not done any of those things. We are living in a crazy mad world run by crazy mad people who believe only in the money. They've got no soul. They don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in God. They have no heart. It's a waste of time appealing to their heart because they just don't have one. They don't live according to any understanding of a heart and a soul. And as I say, they don't believe in God. They don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in humanity. They don't believe children should have rights. They don't believe in human rights. Basically, it's a monster. It's a monster that doesn't really exist because it is a self-created thing, a fantasy made real by a fantasy that people call money, which is actually a fantasy, and the money itself is derived from the fantasy that gold is extremely precious and valuable, and you know, countless children's lives can be sacrificed for the sake of it. Another fantasy, the fantasy that you can just go and bomb countries and kill millions of people on the strength of a fantasy about a terrorist threat. That a terrorist threat that has been funded and created by the people who then want to go and bomb the countries to get rid of the terrorist threat, you know. So it's like, you know, you've got a garden and somebody goes into that garden and plants a few diseased bulbs in it, and then they point out the diseased bulbs and say, oh, I'm sorry, you've got diseased bulbs in your garden, we've got to set fire to your whole garden and completely destroy it. Yeah, but can we just, like, just extract the diseased bulbs, just do something about them, because if you destroy the whole garden, then what are people going to eat? Oh, we can't think about that. We've got to destroy the garden. Those people are fuckers. Okay? That's who's running Britain. A set of fuckers. Well, you fuckers, I know you've got no heart, so I'm never going to appeal to your heart because, you know, you're not even connected to your heart yourself. But you do have a brain and the power of thought. So, you know, the information, the intelligence to you is either you're going to live by intelligence or you will fail very badly. And the intelligence is that you do have a soul and you will be held accountable for your actions in life and what you've inflicted on life. So you either repent and change and start living humanely and abandon austerity and start investing in life, in humanity, or you go ahead with your ridiculous New World Order agenda that you think you're all up there and you're so intelligent and you know everything. Well, do it, and you are all doomed. You will have your revelations to the last letter of it, and every single one of you are condemned forever to the eternal nothingness. So go ahead and do it. To the people on the ground, the good people everywhere, you stand up for your rights. The people in high places, you stand up for the people's rights that you are employed to serve, and the children's rights, or go to hell with the people who are committing the crimes. That is your choice. That is the way it is. Your light is shining, and the reality of this universe that created us is coming home. And it's my job to warn you fuckers, and to explain to you fuckers, that's your choice. You have all the power, we can't stop you. We will stand up for our rights, and you people who are in power, who do have a heart and a soul, you will stand with us, or you will fall with the fuckers. Now, that is your choice. I can say with absolute certainty, because I have met the universal right being. I have been informed of universal law that upholds human rights and animal rights and earth rights and plant rights, children's rights. Yes, they're last in this world, aren't they? But they come top of the list according to the universe. And anybody who refuses or fails to stand up for children's rights, you will fuck off, as every fucker will be fucking off out of life forever. Now, you will either decide to destroy everything and take the whole planet with you, because you're that fucking stupid, or you will see the light and repent and save your own soul. And that's the choice that you have. The good souls of Earth, the genuine human beings that genuinely care, who have stood up for their rights, who have stood up for children's rights, who have taken courage to speak out. Well, there'll always be a place for us in this universe. Our souls are eternal. We shall find a new heaven. There will be a new earth for us. And none of your kind shall ever find life in it. Except maybe as a worm. Because that's truly what you are. You are worms in the apple of life. Don't have to be a worm. It's your choice. You can be a human being if you want to be. Now, the people who are going to come under the worst scrutiny are going to be the people who presently serve the Church of England. Okay? Because, apparently, you're there for God and your little Luciferian cult. I know that a lot of you aren't aware that you're participating in a Luciferian cult, but that is exactly what you are participating in. Okay? With your mock ritual human sacrifice and your mock ritual human cannibalism, kneeling before your instrument of Roman torture. It's Luciferianism. Just face the facts of it. British culture is based on the Celtic cross, the 4 equinoxes in the circle of time. The Celts embraced Jesus, and Jesus' symbol was a fish. Okay? So, that's the reality of Christianity. It stands up for children's rights. If you're a Christian and you're not standing up for children's rights, please remember, you're not a Christian, you're a Luciferian. If you're wearing an instrument of Roman torture around your neck, please understand it is a symbol of Luciferianism. You are worshipping an instrument of Roman torture. Please stop doing it. please lose the fucking madness. Please step away from the fuckers. Man, learn to control your fucking dick. There's a lot more to life than where to stick your dick. Show some respect to yourself. Tear yourself out of the pornography. Women, tear yourselves out of the pornography. So, humanity's totally lost the plot. It's totally insane. And it's all about money, 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 money. And basically bird brains. Stick some seed on the table, the birds will come and eat. And that's exactly what the money does. Big pot of money on the table. Who's going to get it? The criminals. And the criminals have got it. And that's why Britain is looking like this. Okay? That's why Britain is looking like a ghost town. That is why everything is falling apart. And they'll be setting up the factory prisons soon and making homelessness illegal, and then you go to prison. Oh, you think it isn't going to happen? Look, it's already happening in America. That is what they do. You're homeless, you spend 3 months in a factory prison. They kick you out, you're homeless, you're back in the factory prison. Understand, these fuckers want slaves. They can't make money off interest anymore. What are they going to do? What's going to happen? This is Britain. This is Britain. It's not just the shops, is it? It's the businesses. It's everything. The hospitals. The jobs. Everything's going. Everything will go. Slowly, 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 slowly. And once you're poor, you can't do anything. So that's what I mean, you people who are in nice, cushy little jobs right now, and you think your future's assured. Very sorry to inform you, it is not. They will pick you off, one by one by one by one, and nobody will hear you scream. Just like 10,000 disabled and sick people could all suddenly die through early death and suicide as a result of having their benefits stopped. Oh, you heard the odd story in the paper, didn't you? Didn't hear 10,000 stories in the paper though, did you? No. You don't hear about all the thousands of NHS staff who have taken their lives, do you? Over the last 6 years. No. You hear about the odd one or two. Don't hear about all the cover-ups of the paedophilia, organised crimes against children, do you? No. There's a D notice on them. Britain likes its paedophiles. So, you know, apparently this is the country that my grandfather gave his life for. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it can fuck off. This country, it isn't a country, it's a New World Order farm for the corporate communists. Okay? That is what is going to be imposed. Corporate communism. You see, that's your choice, isn't it? Corporate communism or state communism. Which one's it going to be? But it's not, that isn't a choice. That's not a choice. The choice to cut one hand off is not a choice, is it? Which hand do you want to keep? Well, actually, I need both of them. No, you've got to choose between one. We're socio-capitalists. Understand that, please. You people. Oh, I'm with the left. Oh, I'm with the right. Oh, I'm in the middle. Why don't you get fucking real? Oh, you don't like my swearing. It's so unladylike, isn't it? Well, this world ain't fit for ladies, okay? What you get is reality, okay? So, you know, you fucked up kids grow up into fucked up people, and we have to sort ourselves out, and we have to learn, we have to understand the damages and how to heal from them and how to be a human being. And then we have to live with the aliens who govern us and who are destroying people's lives throughout the world, on the strength of the power that they've gained from our supposedly credible country that can't even provide a home for people, that can't provide them with employment. These are bad times. And if you think that you can just keep carrying on with the way life has been before, well, I'm sorry, no, it's over, it's finished. They will cut you off. They will cut you off in exactly the same way that they were quite happy to kill 1 million people in Iraq. For what fucking reason? And none of you said anything about it in Britain. There was the big march. How many? Over 1 million people. No to war in Iraq. I was among them. What the fuck's happened since then? Nothing. You zombies, Britain, you are zombie people. You've got to be, you zombie people. You're going to wait until you're feeding out of fucking bins, aren't you, before you get out on a national day of action. What can I say? You've got nothing. You've got no future. There's no hope with the psychopaths. Jeremy Corbyn, I'm not going to vote for him. I've seen him in Parliament. He's a wimp. Another wimp. Another wishy-washy fucker. I've had enough of them. Towing the line, claiming the money, the funds, speaking a few words. Oh yeah, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to... You're not going to do fucking nothing, because the whole country is governed by twats. Child fucking twats. That's what they are. They fuck children. And they kill children as well. The murderers. Parliament, you're a murdering fucking bastard organisation. Right? You are murderers. All of you. Every single one of you that are sitting in there are treasonous traitors to humanity. And I tell you now, you have one chance to make the right choice. And then you're fucking gone. As fast as you could cut a disabled person's benefit, that is how fast you people are going to fucking fall. So, you have been warned, but, you know, you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in God, well, fuck off, because apparently you don't fucking exist, do you? okay? Because this universe created you, and this universal intelligence shall be the death of the fucking lot of you, because that's what you have chosen over life. You people who are running the show, who've created this shite in Britain, who's created the shite that you've committed abroad, okay, then that is how fast you shall fall. As fast as you dropped your fucking depleted uranium bombs on Iraq, is as fast as you will fucking fall. And you will drop like a stone into your own hearts. Your consciousnesses will fall. You will rot from within, okay? Because the truth shall cut you up inside. And that's the fact of it. So, you will all live to see the horror that you've chosen to uphold. And there will be no hope for this planet. Because that's what the people have chosen. The people have chosen to do nothing. They've chosen just to carry on shopping for whichever shops are remaining open, doing whatever jobs that they can get, okay, still watching the fucking crap on the telly, and until finally the telly gets taken away, and the children. What absolute nutters. What absolute nutters. And it can all happen because everybody on the ground, you know, instead of people getting together and helping each other and supporting each other and standing up for each other's rights, no, they're all at war, aren't they? There's men who hate women, women who hate men, groups of men and women who don't like black people, groups of men and women who don't like immigrants, immigrants that don't like this set of immigrants don't like that set of immigrants, and it's just fucking war everywhere you turn. Can't even get any peace in the family home. Women are getting battered, kids are being abused, even men are being battered. And then in the middle of it all, there's this little middle class who live in the little happy towns, little villages and little hamlets. Oh, everything's really nice. No, it fucking isn't. You're all going to fall like a stone. Because you didn't do anything. You're ignorant people. And people like me, who for years have tried to explain to people, oh, we're mad, crazy conspiracy theorists. There's something wrong with our mental health because, you know, we believe in light being. Well, I don't believe in light being. I know light being. And I have faith in the truth. I have faith enough to make this video and to call a fucker a fucker. And know that Jesus is with me. Okay? But, you know, our Celtic Christianity is it's been abandoned, you know. It was usurped by Rome, and it's Luciferianism, our Celtic cross, brushed aside, replaced with the instrument of Roman torture. Understand what they did to us in our youth consciousness. Understand that you've been born again and again and again into this filth, to be ruled by this filth. Understand it. Please accept the truth of your own quantum energy. And if you can't, What the fuck are you doing here? You're a maggot.